Manchester United 3, Burnley 2. I celebrated that win. I celebrated the goals and I celebrated the win. Because it was a win. And I'm seeing on the internet that other fans, trolls, internet keyboard warriors, United shouldn't be celebrating a win against Burnley. You having a laugh? Why do we follow a sports team if we don't celebrate wins? I would celebrate a win against Cheshire Primary School. That's why we follow sport. Wins. And when you win, you celebrate. Why wouldn't you celebrate? Doesn't make sense. Why do they come out with this stuff on the internet? You celebrate a win against any team because it's a win. And that's what sport, that's what football's all about. Performance, sketchy. Let's be brutally honest, sketchy. I've got my notes down here that I made. Strong start with United. We always start strong. Whether it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes, we always start strong. Just can't kill teams. I don't understand why they can't put the ball in the net. Why? Come on. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Because when I played football, if you could hit the back of the net, you knew you were a forward. If you couldn't hit the back of the net, you played at the back. The players we got playing at the front can't hit the ball in the net. Come on. Come on now. Let's get this clinical side. I don't know whether it's something to do with the coaching or what, or whether it's just the players we got are idiots. So yeah, strong start from United. Very good pressing. Pressing's been very good off United. It's got work to be done, the pressing, but we are pressing well. We're getting the ball back when we do it. To be fair, Mason Mount, fantastic pressing and getting the ball back. He had a really good game. Really good game, Mason Mount. He's getting to the point where you can't not start the match without him, which is a problem because you've got Bruno, you've got Mbeumo, you've got Kuna. But that's what you want. You want competition. You want Mason Mount pushing these other players. You want Mason Mount to be at a point where he's playing so well. You have to drop Kuna. You have to drop certain players. So that is really good for me. Brian Mbeumo, oh my word, what a signing. I felt he was going to fit in the team because I think any player that's had a couple of years in the Premier League is going to fit in. He's going to fit into the team. He's going to play well. He knows the English game, so he understands the English game, and that helps. That really does help. But he's had a fantastic start. You can see the players pushing the ball to his side. He's taking a player on. He's tucking in on his left foot, having a go. Keep having a go, Brian. Keep having a go. Because if you have 10 shots, one goes in, happy days. Happy days. Like I said, we talk about Mason Mount. We should have killed the game off. We should have killed the game off first half. They got to put the ball in the back of the net. I just don't. For me, I just don't get it. Perhaps it's because it's early in the season. I don't know, but they got to start doing it. I'm sure in training they're in the back of the net. Jesus H Christ. Burnley goal. What do we say? All I'm seeing is Diogo Dalot not doing his job. He's either not blocking the cross on the wing, then you got De Ligt telling Dalot, get wide, get to your man. But suddenly Dalot's in the middle. So De Ligt's out of place. And then Dalot goes. So De Ligt's suddenly like, shit, I got to cover it. It's not protecting De Ligt, but it's like, what, Dalot, you're a wing back. Why are you in the centre? Why are you in between Luke Shaw? What's all that about? Diogo Dalot, what are you doing, man? He is not a wing back. He is a full back. And I don't think he works in this team. But we're giving the number 2 shirt. It's like, Jesus H Christ, come on. So really, that goal, Dalot, you should be out to your man. You should be out to your man, especially as a wing back. That's your job. That's your job, man. Do you know what I mean? Mbeumo's goal, absolutely fantastic. He's in the box. He's taking a step back off his defender. Puts it in the back of the net. Brilliant. I think he's going to get 12, 13, maybe 15 goals this season. Fantastic player. I really like him. And I think Kuna will be that as well. I think it's been a little bit unlucky for Kuna where he's had to play up front. He's not played his natural 10 role yet, and he'll need a couple of games to go. And when he gets that 10 role and Sesko's up front, I think we've already seen little sparks of Kuna. I think Kuna will be the man. Him and Mabumo, woo, that is really, really good. Burnley's offside goal. The laws state he's offside. So that's that. If it was us, it's the law. But how pathetic is the offside rule? How pathetic is it? It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. It's meant to be you gain an unfair advantage over the defender. His bicep or his elbow was in front of the defender. I think Arsene Wenger said there should be light between the players. There should be light. So and if there's a gap and there's a light, offside. But if your part of your body is in front of the defender, that's not offside. That isn't offside. Simple as that. But hey ho, that's the rules. That's the rules. I'm sick and I'm tired of talking about our goalkeepers. It is boring me. It is frustrating me. But once again, Bayendia, what did you do for that goal? What are you doing? It's absolute madness. It's absolute madness. When I saw the team, I wanted Heaton to start. But if Heaton doesn't start, which it doesn't look like Ruben's going to do it, it doesn't matter if it's a Nana or Bayendia. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, come on. But again, he's a fault. He's a fault. And what can we do? What can we do if you've got a weak keeper? Nothing. Nothing. As good as the other players will be, the attacking, if they score 2, you've got a chance of conceding 3 at the back. You got crazy. Now, the penalty at the end, of course, I was buzzing when we got it. Absolutely buzzing. It could have been a free kick. It did happen outside the box. It is what it is. And, you know, I know it's a bias to say I'm glad that we got it, but we didn't get the one against Arsenal. These stuff, it does balance out across the season, and it is what it is. If I was a Burnley supporter or Scott Park, I'd be gutted. But I was gutted after the Arsenal game. Mount should have had a foul for their goal. Kuna should have had a penalty. So look, it happens. In the next game, you might get an advantage. You never know. 2-2. Bruno steps up. I have got full confidence in Bruno. Even though he missed against Fulham, yeah, as stupid as it is, the referee bumping into him might have affected it. That I don't get, but I felt confident with Bruno scoring. It's probably not since Cantona was here that you're not worried. And that's why I am surprised that Ruben wouldn't watch the penalty. Because if Bruno's stepping up, I'm confident it's going in. I'm 100% confident. You know, that's why the Fulham one was such a shock. It was like, you know, it was crazy, but brilliant. Absolutely fantastic to win. To get 3 points going into the international break is huge for United. If we move on. I said in the preview that they turn up when they want to. We had this with Ten Hag. The world's against us. We go out, we put a performance in, and everyone tries to think we're back. And then you go into the next game, you lose. Who knows? I can't tell you. I can't tell you if this win will get us going or not. I just don't know. And that is a weird feeling at the moment. You just don't know where you're at with this United team. And it's crazy. And it's crazy. But we had to get those 3 points. Had to. So when you look at the league table, even though I don't look at league tables really till Christmas, we're on 4 points. Not looking at the top, but like it's like a 3 point gap to the teams on 7, which is fantastic. You know, if we can get a result against Chelsea, you're going to get nearer to them. You know, it's just for me, it's a positive. It was a positive going into the international break. There's still a lot of question marks. We'll talk about those question marks over the next couple of weeks before the City game. But we won, and it's nice to be here on a Sunday after a win, not miserable. Now, what next for United? Kuna, we're going to have to wait and find out how long he's out for. Hammy, could be 6 weeks. Take away the 2 weeks for the international, another month. But as bad as it is, and I don't want Kuna injured, it could mean Bruno moves forward. It could mean if Mason Mount isn't injured, he stays in his position. It could work out. It could work out. That's why you want the cover. But you've got Mount's injury. Now, the fact that they didn't sub Mount off at the time, and it was done at half-time, makes me think maybe he had a twinge. Safety, right, come off, and let's make sure it doesn't get any worse. This could be a really good move for Mason Mount, and maybe he'll be back after the international break. So we'll wait for that. Sesko, for me, in my opinion, he starts against City, he starts against Chelsea, and he keeps playing. He keeps playing. Just keep playing him. He'll get his fitness up. B, he'll get to understand the league, and C, he'll start scoring. For the time that he was on, he missed a couple of chances. But if you're playing the 90 minutes, Andy Cole used to miss 3 or 4 chances and then score. And I haven't got an issue with a striker because A, that means he's getting the chances, and B, he'll score. So get Sesko on from the start. I don't care if it's against City. Get him playing every game. We have a week gap between every game. Sesko plays every single game now. Simple as that. That's what has to be done. That's how you're going to get your striker playing. Yeah? Let's not mess around. Coming on a sub, getting to know the game. No. Sesko should start from this moment onwards. Again, in my opinion, I don't think Luke Shaw is good at the left centre-back position. I don't see it. He was good as centre-half when we had the 4 at the back, but I think these 3 at the back, Luke Shaw should not be there. I think he should be our left wing-back. 110%, I think he can do it. I really think Luke Shaw will be a good wing-back. Personally, and we'll talk about in another video about what is Ruben's strongest team, but personally, I would have De Ligt right centre back, Harry Maguire centre back, and Yoro left centre back. That would be my 3 personally, and I think that would work. And I think you've got 3 centre halves, maybe a little bit more intelligence in there, and that should work. But look, we've won a game. We've got 4 points. It's a much better position than if we had drawn that game or even lost it. A little bit of pressure's come off Ruben. Not enough because of the performance. But we go into the City game after a win. And I wouldn't be surprised if this United team goes and beats City. Honest to God. We did it last season. Why can't we do it again? I don't know. But a positivity. Let's be positive for once. Let's enjoy our weekend. International break now. Go through the England stress. So if you've enjoyed this, guys, like and subscribe. More content coming next week. We got transfer deadline day. We got what's the future for United. How's the season started? We're going to try to bring my old man into this to get his views on stuff because his views are slightly different to mine, a little bit more hardcore. So like and subscribe, guys. I'll see you in the next video.